Does it happen to you that while you're focusing on something, you realize you're focused and lose focus? How can we fix this? Mindfulness techniques, breaks, hydration, sleep, and productivity strategies can help. You can't force focus, you can only return to it. If you lose focus, don't get frustrated, just return the focus to what you were doing. Lose focus again? Just return. Keep returning your focus to what you were doing no matter how often or long you lose it. Eventually you'll get it to stick again for a short while. Oh yeah, every time I get some awesome idea and start thinking about it. I lost focus just reading your question. Yes, losing focus is a common experience, even when we are passionate about the topic. The key is to recognize when our mind starts to wander and to refocus our attention. One effective technique is to take breaks throughout the lecture or study session, which can help prevent burnout and improve overall focus. Another technique is to actively engage with the material, such as taking notes, asking questions, or participating in discussions. This can help keep our mind active and focused on the task at hand. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and being present in the moment can help improve focus and reduce distractions. It's important to remember that losing focus is a normal part of the learning process, and not to be too hard on ourselves when it happens. The most successful learners are those who can recognize when their attention drifts and take steps to refocus, rather than getting discouraged and giving up. The thing that comes to mind for me is breathing. Breathing is second nature and an involuntary bodily function in that you literally can't force yourself to stop breathing. Eventually you'll pass out and your body will force itself to start breathing again. Breathing, at least for me, gets harder when I think about it. So in that way, breathing, like focus, the less I think about things, the easier they are. Practice is one of the best things to help ease that anxiety of being perfect. If you know that you know your shit, it will be second nature and you can do it with relative ease. Also, learning to embrace mess-ups as part of the learning process rather than something we dread is so important to all things in life. You don't know what you don't know until you do. If you are focused on being focused, then you are no longer focusing on the task at hand. Give yourself space to mess up, learn, and grow. Most things in life are not that serious. You fail a test, you can take it again. You color outside the lines, you can start over. Be easy on yourself. I have ADHD. What works for me? Focus made especially for getting started on tasks. Breaking things down into really small chunks, 30 minutes each, ordering them, deciding which ones don't need to be done at all, and then setting a timer and getting things done. Medication and meditation helps me a lot, but these basic skills of task management make a tremendous difference. I also listen to music on Spotify or Brain.fm to help with keeping motivation during longer periods. Lastly, I keep a time log of what I did every 30 minutes, so I know where my weekly productivity is. I work in a research setting, and frankly, if I do 4 hours of serious work, it's a good day. 6 is an amazing day. After that, my brain shuts down and I'm no good. I aim for a measly 20 hours of productive work per week, and I've never had any complaints about not working hard enough. I kinda lost you there. I think this happens to everyone at some point. It's like our brains have a built-in distraction detector. Personally, I try to break my tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks so that I can stay focused for shorter periods of time without getting overwhelmed. Use attention-focusing techniques. It's a common experience. One way to address it is by practicing mindfulness techniques. When you notice yourself becoming aware of your focus, gently redirect your attention back to the task at hand without judgment. Brother, what? I only do this for things I'm not actually interested in focusing on. If I am interested, I don't even realize I'm focusing. I just focus. Just have fun with what you're doing if you aren't currently. Find a way to. There's always a way. That's how you truly get into flow state. If you want to work, get some sleep and it will pass, but seriously, it's a sign of physical or psychological fatigue. You need to change your approach to rest. The older I get, the worse it gets. I'm 56. Wish I knew how to fix it. ADHD problems for me. I usually smoke a joint. When I'm high, I get hyper-focused on a single task and forget about the world around me.